Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Xah Talk Show. We're gonna code emacs lisp on image, getting the image width and height. Okay, so let's see. So if you are here, say hi. If you are watching offline, play at 1.5 speed and skip around because I ramble. Okay, today's topic is emacs lisp. Let's see, video check, audio check. Oh, good. Okay. So emacs lisp, so getting image size. So the job, what we want to do is to get the image height and width. Okay, so here is a image. Let me show you. Okay, so actually, let's just copy that. Okay, so you got the image there. Okay, let's go to pictures directory and screenshots, and we got some image. For example, if you want to know the dimension, so typically, so you can, if you do it manually, you open an image application, so you can see this is 784 by 662. Okay, so close that. And you can do it in multiple ways. You can do it in command line. You can also do it in many ways, okay? But anyway, let me just start to show you. We want to be able to do it in Emacs. So for example, we what now? So hello guys, hello shrimp, hello blue, good evening from UK. The man from Germany, hello, the man from Germany. 说中文你好，德国人or 中国人在德国，还是会讲中国话的人在德国啊？你是英國人，你也會中文，真是厲害。Have you tried the other text editor like Helix or Vim? Well, Vim I tried like 25 years ago, 30 years ago, in the year 2000s. Vim is the... Okay, digression, okay. Vim, emergency Vim. VI is one of the Unix fuck-up. Sometimes in an emergency situation, you are forced to deal with VI, and fucking Unix admins refuse to install Emacs. Okay, then what do you do in Vim? This is the fundamentals. Okay, so I've been using Vim like in year 2000, 1999, but it's shit. Back to Emacs. So let's focus on the get image size. Okay, so I want to show you, yeah, let's just do it. Okay, so, okay, to go to pictures, then go to screenshots. So I got one screenshot, we got two screenshots, we got three screenshots, okay? And I have a command that will move that to, let's do it again. Go to pictures, open in Windows browser so you can see the command. Xah show in desktop. If you search that, you'll find the source code. It allows you to open any directory in Windows, Explorer, or on the Mac, Finder, and so on. Okay, so Xah show in desktop, actually we can do it and search. You'll find the code. Xah show in desktop. Now in Microsoft Windows, highlight the file. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's part of Xahfly keys, okay? So you can see that's what I'm using, Xahfly keys. And you can get the source code. What is this? Xah Talk Show. Okay, well, I talked about that a while ago. But where is the command by itself? Brave browser is not so good. Okay, so let me just Xah show in desktop. Yeah, we digressed over. So you want to find that. So search Google, Xah lookup. Yeah, then Google requires it wants to know where you live and stuff. Very annoying. Back to Emacs. So search Google again. Showing desktop. So Google is actually better at search. So there it is, the source code. So you can in any file in Emacs, you can press a key, to show in the current operating system's file file manager. Technically, that's what it's called. On Microsoft, it's called File Explorer. On the Mac, it's called Finder. On Linux, it's just File Manager. But depending on which Linux distribution you are using, you have different ones, such as Nautilus and So anyway, this command showing desktop. Okay. Copy the URL back here. Paste the URL. Make a link. Actually, I don't want that. I want to go to the file, so you can see the local file there. Copy the file path, close it, paste it here, make a link, make a list, then delete that, then cut that, move it to somewhere here. Okay, that's a digression, but we are going to do image. Okay, so you can see. So let me just call the command. Okay, so press. Let's go here. Actually, let's go here. Let's go here. Press. That's one image. Press. That's another image. Press. That's another image showing browser. So you can see this command, what I just called, is Xah HTML move image files. So that will move certain files in your pictures directory or download directory or documents directory or desktop. You can set it up by, you can have a set of list of directories to check. It will, then you call this command, it will automatically move them into the current buffer with the link. So for example, open that. So open that. That's a screenshot we just did. We don't want it, so delete the image, then delete these tags. So showing browser again. So you see, so it will automatically move the file to the directory, your current directory, but also you can see you got the width and height. So how is that done? So that command I just called, that command I just called is Xah move HTML move image file. Let's go to the source code. Then you can see the source code. Let's expand it. So the source code has a list of directories here by this local variable. You can change it, and then it has a target directory, so this is relative to the current file. So I set it to I. So whatever my current file, then there's a directory named I. The image will move there. Okay, that's just my blog structure, my website. Then you got this variable, which is a regular expression list, and they are set here. So whenever a file name start with TT, move it, or start with EE, move it. TT and EE are the index finger on the Vora keyboard layout, which is what I'm using. Okay, or unknown.jpg, that's typically when you save some file on Twitter or something. I forgot. Then YouTube, sometimes they have HQ default. That's just some of the default image names. So when you save a file from Twitter or YouTube or do a screenshot, these names untitled, they will be moved. So this you can set yourself. And on Twitter, they have this pattern for image default. And Grok, they have this pattern. And then Twitter has this pattern. eBay image files, they have this pattern. And then screenshots, depending on different operating systems. Sometimes you have, screenshot with a space or no space or lowercase. And if you have photos from your digital camera, Usually they are IMG, or DSC, something. And then there's PMAM, that's for Mac, I believe. So then there's Amazon image pattern. So this command allows you to, whenever you save image from different websites, then you press a key. If you are writing blog, then they automatically become this figure tag. Very nice. So you see, with the image size and height. Okay, so go back to the code. So the code itself is this. Okay, so this is about copy, new buffer, paste, 80 lines of code. Syntax correct, Xah emacs lisp mod. So you see, so is this command available to you? Yes. Go to this URL, open it, show in browser. Fantastic. So you can use it free. Okay, so copy the file path, close the source code, reopen, untitled, yeah, we don't care. Close. Oh, by the way, that's there's more to that command. Okay, let me show you. But first of all, make a link. Show there. There it is. Move image file. Fantastic utility via the power of Emacs Lisp. So what is this? Yeah, the Brave search is not too good. I mean, usually if you search common things, it's good. But I'm searching Xah Emacs commands, so that's rarely done. So that's why Brave doesn't show my my website on the top. So we demonstrate this image move command, but there's much more to it. So let me show you. Okay, let me expand and get to today's topic. So describe key, this key, describe key, describe key, that, okay, then jump to the source code. So, oh, not convert to JPEG, that's another one. So wait, what? Oh, okay, so move image file, right? So let's go to the source code. So you can see this command, actually it will do, quite useful, it will do optimize PNG. You see, it will automatically optimize PNG. And if it's a JPEG file, it will also remove the metadata. So for example, you take a photo, it records your location, the GPS information. On many phones you can do that. But when you write your blog, usually you don't want that information there. So you have this command, diet, remove all metadata, and you have optimized PNG. So all these commands, let's see, optimize PNG, is it available to you? No URL. I'm sorry, you have to pay. Okay, so this is part of my .ed package. So, okay, so anyways, so this is very convenient. You just press a few keys, you move images to your blog. You don't have to worry about removing the metadata or optimize the PNG file. That makes a significant difference. So let's see the metadata commands. Do we have it? No, I don't have it on my website. Why? Because some of these commands, if I want to make it on my website, sometimes they require other things. But not in the, oh wait, yeah, they call exit tools, okay? Sometimes I don't, anyway, I don't have it on the website. So yeah, image move data, I can demo them. For example, let's do another screenshot, okay? There it is, a screenshot. Now close that. Now go to the pictures directory, screenshot. There it is, the current the screenshot we just did. Okay, so go to the directory. So you can see here's a file size. Now make a backup. Here's a backup. Now let's view the metadata of this image file. So press the key. There is the metadata. In this case, there's not many actually. Okay, and press a key that deletes the metadata. So let's view it again. In fact, it's one line shorter or something. Okay, and what about optimize? So if you refresh the ad, you can see the file size is slightly smaller than the original. Compare, see, and then the optimization. Okay, now let's make another backup. Okay, now let's optimize this image. Wait, let's open it. This image is not optimized, so let's do it. Press. You see, optimizing. It's done. Refresh. Now you can see. Now it's 23K kilobytes. 23 kilobytes. It was 33 kilobytes. You see, fantastic. Same image. Now, you see, but when you call this Xah move image file, you don't even have to call those commands. It's just all automatic. That's the power of emacs lisp. Provided that you have to write them. You have to know emacs lisp. Like me, I spent like 15 years coding emacs lisp. So powerful. And okay, that's demonstration of some of these commands, but we haven't get to the main topic, which is how do you do it? I mean, how do you get the image file size, image width and dimension? That's actually a tricky question. So I can show you. So for example, so let's start to talk about that. Let me show you. Okay, so how do you actually get the width and height? Okay, so. Okay, let's go to that file again. I mean, let's go to the source code again, because I'll convert to JPEG. Not this, always got the wrong key. Describe key, that will be that. What? Okay, there. Xah HT. God, not that one. Describe key. That. Yeah, Xah HTML move image file. Okay, go to the source code. Now you can see. So the part of the command we'll call get image width and height. Well, you don't see it here, but okay, let me show you another command. Okay, so this file is image. I want to copy the file path, so press a key. It's done. Now go here, enter, paste. That's the file path. Open it. Fantastic. Close it. Now I want to make this into an image tag. When you have an image path, turn it to an image, embedded image. Okay, so that will be tab II. Okay, actually tab II does something else, undo. Okay, because tab II actually does the figure tag. So let's see, tab I. Wait. Okay, so let's do it again. Tab EI. There it is. It became an image tag. Open it, yeah, and show in browser. So you can see this image is duplicate twice. But however, you can see the formatting is a bit different because the second one got a shadow on the side. Can you see that? While the first one, no shadow. Why is that? Because one of them is simply an image tag, while the other one is figure tag with figure caption. Okay. And then via CSS, go to the top, you can go to the CSS, search for figure, Figure. There it is. There it is. So you can see figure tag has a box shadow. So that is why you see the difference. In fact, there's more difference. In fact, anyway, so we digress a little bit. Now let's go back. So you see, that's the command to turn an image path into a image tag. Now, this command also needs, you see, this is one of the simplest command that requires the width and height. You see, but how does it know? How does it do it? So let's look at this command. So describe key, then tab EI. So Xah HTML image to image tag. Jump to the source code, open it. There it is. Copy it, new buffer, paste. 50 lines of code. Now make it Xah emacs lisp mod. Fantastic, beautiful syntax, coloring, go to the top. Okay, so this command, so you can see dun 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 Xah HTML image add width and height. Then Xah, then this Xah get image size. Okay, so let's look up that command. Xah get image size defined in elisp util. There it is. Now this elisp util, let's go to the directory Xah elisp utilities. This file is available for you on this page. You can click it, and here's the whole source code. Xah emacs lisp utilities. So copy it, close. Now let's paste the link here. Linkify, okay? But so we don't need this. Close that. Now go back to the source code. Now go back to that position, Xah get image size. So you can see here's how it does. So if system equals to win, by the way, this code is also here. Okay, so you can grab this. If the operating system is Windows, then you call get image size via image magic. Okay, look up the source code. That function is also defined here. Get image size via the image magic utility, which is no good because that's 2 GB of download. Okay, close it. By the way, so this is optimized PNG file output. Close it. Close it. So let's return here image to image tag. Yeah. So you can see, let's go back to the, close that. Linkify. So where's the utility? So let's see. So what is this command? Image to image tag. Yeah. So image to image tag. God, I went all over, but we haven't get into the image size yet. Okay, let's get image size. Go back to this. Okay, so basically I have several commands. You can call image magic. If it's on the Mac, then you call image, you call the SIPS utility that is bundled on the Mac, that come with Mac OS. That this in fact is the best utility. Okay, so you can look at the source code. Source code is also defined here. Okay, and if it's on Linux, then you call image get size Linux, which is you can see it here actually. So image get size SIPS on the Mac. This code is using image magic. This code is using PowerShell. This code is using Linux without image magic or anything extra installed. So, and then finally you got image size using emacs lisp. So ideally this is the best solution, because then you don't require users to have image magic installed or whatever external programs. This is pure emacs lisp. Okay, so but it's got a problem, because I realized about few months ago, the image size obtained via emacs lisp is incorrect. So let's go into that. Let me show you that, okay? So reopen, close, 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 close. Now switch, show in browser. Okay, we back here. So I have already written and linked here. So emacs bug, get emacs lisp, get image width and height appears to be a bug. So let's demonstrate. So again, using this sample image, by the way, this sample image is how many websites are not using HTTPS. This is AI bot Grok answer. Turns out there are some 20% according to Grok that's not HTTPS. So how many is that? 20% would be 896 million. Wait. 224 million websites are not using HTTPS, and they are banned. They got censored by Google, Chrome, and Firefox. They censored 224 million websites. That is, whenever you have a link that's not HTTPS, you click it in Google Chrome browser, the Google scum and the Firefox scum. You click it, they will automatically change that HTTP to HTTPS automatically. Even if you have settings you have it turned off. Okay, then the website will say error. Okay, that's what Google and Firefox is doing. So they are nasty. This happened about a month ago. So what you want to do is use a Brave browser or Safari. That doesn't do that, okay? So we talked about this yesterday. This was yesterday's topic. So anyway, so here's a Grok bot, image. So, so this image, open it again. This image, so you can see it's here. What we want to do now, we want to get the image size. So let's try the varieties of solutions, okay? So let's start a emacs lisp code. Okay, paste that, pop this out. Okay, then what we want to do, we want to call those image functions. Okay, Xah get image size describe function. Let's go there. Okay, now let's copy. Okay, so let's copy the whole thing back here. Okay, we want to show the varieties of ways to do that. Okay, we got these functions, fantastic and beautiful. By the way, this is tedious, so you can just do that. Paren. Let me try again, okay? Undo. So copy that. Wait. Okay, so anyway, you got this. You want to turn it into paren. So call this command, paren, paren, and the separator, line separator, none. Fantastic and beautiful. Power of Emacs via coding Xah quote lines. If you want that command, you can search it. It's on the web. Okay, let's just search it anyway, not etymology. So we want search Brave. Please, Brave, show it. Okay, there it is. So that's command convenience for you, free of charge. Now you should pay me. Okay, you should, if you enjoy my talk very much. Okay, so back here. So we want to get image size. So each one of them will take a file path. Okay, so so then that. Okay, so for example, let's try that one. So is that all you need? Let's look up the documentation. Xah get image size, image magic. Okay, all you need is the file path. Okay, now let's run it. Identify unable. Why? Because this is a relative file path, and right now this temp file is in the temp. That's why you get shit. Now, so therefore, you either need to run this code in the proper directory or use a full path. So let's use a full path. That's a proper way. So get the, is this the image? Yes. Copy the URL and back here, paste. That's a full path, okay? So let's fix that. Let's fix all this. And this use something that's annoying. Let's just change it to tilde, the Unix abbrev. Okay, that's better. So you can go here, open it. That's the correct file. Yes. Close it. Now let's run this. Run it. Identify unable. Ah, God, we cannot use this shortcut. Okay, let's undo. Okay, so now let's run it. There it is. Okay, now that's using image magic. Now if I use the Linux one, it won't work because I'm not on Linux. We can try it. You can see it returns nil. Okay. Now, Linux, why is it repeated? Okay, so not that. So on the Mac, this won't work neither because run it nil because I'm not on the Mac. I don't have the SIPS command. Oh, but yeah, we forgot the PowerShell. Okay, so let's do the PowerShell one. PowerShell native to Windows, PWSH. Describe function. Do we have the name correct? Yes. Okay. So now run this. There it is. PowerShell is actually much slower. So why do you have all these? Because depending on what operating system you are on, basically you don't want people to install, you don't want to rely on, external extra installation as much as possible. Now there's one more thing we forgot to show, emacs lisp version. Okay, so let's try it here. So image size, that's completion. I forgot to use completion. There it is, emacs lisp. Okay, okay. Now let's try this. Fantastic. You see the difference. Now image magic says the width is 784. PowerShell says the width is 784. Linux says, Linux and Mac, I'm not on, so ignore those. But emacs lisp says the width is 1333. So you see, emacs lisp get image dimension got a problem. Here is the code. Okay, very short code. That's it. So first of all, you check what image type by file name extension. So that's file name extension. Then if image type is available, meaning that emacs lisp support that image type, then you clear image cache. Then you call image size, which is a built-in emacs lisp function. Then you have to create the image first. Then you call image size, you get the size, then you return the result. Okay, this is emacs lisp get image size, but you got a bug. That's a problem, which is very annoying because otherwise emacs lisp would be the best solution because we are working in emacs lisp. You don't require any external shit such as image magic, 2 GB installation. It's gonna install a bunch of font and the font system, and image, like character recognition shit. despise, ImageMagick was from Unix like 20 years ago. It's one of the worst design, the worst command line. Let me explain that, okay? So anyway, I think we finished one section of the talk, that is demonstration of the varieties of ways to get image size using different commands on different operating systems. And we demonstrate the emacs lisp bug. That's quite interesting, because then you look into how do you get the image file size exactly. That's another topic, okay? Because the image size, depending on what type of image it is, PNG or JPEG or PNG, JPEG, GIF, and WebP, Google's new format, and JPEG 2000. Each one have different specification where they embed the image width and height. And it turns out, at least for some of these image types, the embedded width and height may not be actually correct. It may not be, it's just a header, one of the header, but it may not be actually up to date, something like that. So to actually look into this is getting quite complex, because then you have to look into each image type's file specification, and there are so many: PNG, JPEG, JPEG 2000, and there's quite a few new. And Apple has HEIF. Then there's GIF, and then so you have to look into the specification for each one. So it gets very complex. And the other thing is to check why is emacs lisp have this bug. Okay. So let's summarize what we did. Syntax color showing browser. So that's we talked about. We talked about the variety, the emacs is, different ways to get image size. We talked about and demonstrated the emacs lisp bug. Then there's ImageMagick tutorial, which I wrote like 20 years ago. But they changed, so I was saying it's one of the worst, okay, the worst Unix fuckheads shit possible, the ImageMagick. And then, because the syntax is so lousy, about 10 years ago, they started to massively change the syntax. So before it was convert something. So now they just say magic, which is actually better, fix this Unix fuckheads, sloppy fuckheads problem. You see, the Unix people, they don't care. They prefer short names, man, CP, grep, cryptic names. They enjoy it. They love it because it makes them like more man, something I understand. Understand. They like that. So and the ImageMagick, they choose the word convert for their name, for converting JPEG to GIF to PNG, to convert. So this is another very common nasty behavior among the Unix community. Okay, ImageMagick is kind of in the Unix community. So what they do is that, the problem is that you want a command to represent your program, right? To convert images. But then if you choose the word convert, that means, like you can also convert HTML to text. You can convert LaTeX to Mathematica syntax, Wolfram language. So convert can mean many other different things, not just for image. But however, if you are the Unix fuckhead type, you don't care. You are selfish. You want a popular word. You want just like steal it. Let's just use the convert to be our, to represent ImageMagick, so that other programs cannot use the convert. So this convert, you see, that's a problem. So this kind of behavior is very common among the Unix community in Perl, especially in Perl. Very common. These Unix fuckheads. So, but they got a problem because now, after 20 years, your program spread and you got Windows in play, and Mac, different operating systems, Android. So your command convert it's got a problem, and not just that, it doesn't represent your command at all because it's a generic English word, but also that this word, like if you want to find the image width and height using image magic, you cannot use convert. You have to use the identify, another fucking generic English word command name. You have to say identify. Okay, so let's see if I still have it available. GCM identify. Okay, it's gone because image magic. So that's why they changed. They massively changed their command name. So now the new syntax is that every image magic command will just start with magic. Much better. Okay, that should be the case back then. But these Unix fuckheads, they don't, So why, like one obvious question is that why is that 20 years ago they choose the word convert and identify? How is it possible? That's the question. How is it possible that these Unix fuckheads never thought of, if you use the convert word, it doesn't represent your program and it also encroaches the vast, many other uses of the word convert. Have you ever thought about that, you Unix fuckheads? Unix fuckheads. These are design issues and also part of it is social issues. Okay, so image magic, this very annoying change. So I have to, this is good to know. This is just not my rant. So if you are using image magic, you also might want to know because this change is not backward compatible. Okay. So now for backward compatibility, they made it so that you can say magic, then followed by convert. That's what they do, what they did. It's not exactly backward compatible, but feels good backward compatible. You say magic, then convert your old way. Okay, so that's about that image magic syntax change, which is very confused me for a long time, for many years. Then one day, in 2024, December, about 3 months ago, I really started to look into what just exactly is the magic just for Windows or is it what's going on? I'm used to the convert, right? So eventually, I found out they did a major upgrade, Okay, that's about that image magic, and I think that's about it today. We talked about we talked about all these things, and getting the image file width and height. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Do you like it? Is this fun? Yes, image magic is 2 gigabyte, or was it 1 gigabyte? I forgot, but at least 1 gigabyte. Why? Because image magic, that's another like scum tactics. You see, 20 years ago. Is there any other question? Okay, I'm about to close down. And pay me, okay? Don't forget, I don't get paid. Go to xadi.info. My homepage all the way to the bottom. Pay me, Patreon, Amazon gift card, PayPal. Okay, I prefer Amazon gift card or PayPal. Okay, cool, fantastic. Thank you guys for watching. So let me answer the question. Yeah, so image magic. Let me explain that. 谢谢你. So image magic, you see, 20 years ago, these open source fuckheads, so the thinking is that, I'm going to create a tool. I'm going to help humanity. That's what they think they are thinking. I'm so good. I'm a good person. I'm a hacker. I'm ethical. I'm going to create this program, Image Magic, to benefit humanity. A lot of them are like that. They think. So they create this program. So typically they have these characteristics. They grow and grow. So my program is going to be the best of them all. My program is going to convert every possible image on Earth so that I can get more popular. I can become more famous. That is the thinking behind the scenes, okay? That's the thinking. So 25 years ago, you can kind of do that. Not today, because today, the exponential growth of science and engineering, like most of the things you don't even know what it is. Like, for example, in JavaScript, 10,000 frameworks every year, you can't even understand, you can only know a little niche. Okay, so anyway, image magic 20, 30 years ago, you can kind of like know all the image formats. But not today, unless you are Wolfram language. Wolfram language can still do that. At least like all possible formats of images or videos or HTML, LaTeX, it supports, or 3D formats like AutoCAD, and audio format also. So video format, audio format, image format, they have so many. And also 3D graphics, 3D modeling formats. There are so many. Wolfram language actually support them all and robustly. So, but anyway, back to the image magic. So back then, they want to support, they want to be the most popular. They support all. So today, over the years, what image magic does, it actually can do text recognition. Okay, let me demo that. Because, so we're talking about 30 years of progress. So today, on Mac or Windows, on Mac at least, you can have text recognition. So let me show you, okay? So for example, so we got this example. Let's just not this one, okay? By the way, that image you are looking at, this is this keyboard, automatic. Wait, am I showing? Yeah. This is, wait, not, God. Close that. Show, open it. Okay, magnify. This is the ultimate hacking keyboard. Okay, that's updating firmware screenshot. Ultimate hacking keyboard got the best software. Okay, and they keep updating every year. Fantastic. So I want to give them a shout out. Very good. Kind of expensive, but they are very, very, very high quality. The guy, they are from, like, I think Ukraine or something, Eastern Europe, so, there are so many keyboards competitors, but anyway, ultimate hacking keyboard is very high quality. Okay, so close that. Yeah, so let's get back to the image. So this image, so let's demo the text recognition. Okay, image to text. So open it. So now I press the key, Windows Shift T. Okay, and then I can select a section there. Okay, then now close this, escape, close it. Now I go here, paste. You see, that's classically called OCR, optical character recognition. Back then, like 20 years ago, but today it's just called AI, image to text recognition. Okay, so you can see it grabbed the text from that image. Now, if you want to do that, you need to install AutoHotkey. You need to install PowerToys. Okay, I have a blog about it, PowerToys. That's from Microsoft. Okay, you have to install this, at least for Windows 10. Now, I don't know what about Windows 11. But anyway, PowerToys, okay, on Windows. On the Mac, it's built in. You can do the same thing. In fact, the Mac version is much better because one time I tried to okay, I digress a lot. A month ago I was trying to image recognize my old code of screenshot for the HP Lisp language, ep634 calculator, and that is 8 queens problem there. You see, yeah. So I was trying to wait. Do we have? No, I removed the image. But anyway, it was like 30 years old image, and of this code. You see, so when you have no more text, it's easier to recognize by statistical patterns because they are all English words, right? So if you, if the image is fuzzy, but you can kind of tell PROG something N or M, but statistically, the program would know, okay, it's probably PROGRM, program. Right, so if you have English text or some human language text, it's easier to do image recognition, text recognition of image. But if your text is code, then that's rare. So the program can't make sense of it, especially if you have this, this double correct. That's called guillemot. That's a French quote. Okay, this is French quote convention, but it's used in ep634 or ep634 calculator programming language. Okay, so the Microsoft PowerToys image recognition got a problem. They they came out kind of gibbish. Half of it is gibbish, but on the Mac. That's why Mac is like twice as expensive in everything. But Mac, Apple actually have quality. On the Mac, you don't have to install anything. You can just text recognition, and it came out mostly correct. Then I just edited a little bit, then turned it into a text. Fantastic. Okay, so that's a demonstration of image to text, text recognition in image. Okay, copy that. Back here, showing browser, back to Emacs, paste a link here, linkify, make a list, showing browser. Okay, that's it for today. So, so we were talking about text recognition. So that is part of the reason why ImageMagick is like 2 GB, because ImageMagick, they want to do that too. We cannot lose to Apple, so they want to do that. But in order to do that, you have to have the entire image recognition AI system built in. Then you also need to install a bunch of fonts, font technology, so that it recognizes different fonts. I guess like it's extremely bloated. ImageMagick, 2 GB. Fuck. If you're dead, we are XHTML. Why are you guys asking that questions? Fuck. Annoying question. Like, pay me. If you like my stuff, just pay me to get it. Because it was free for like 10 fucking years. And nobody give a shit, and I was dying of hunger. And then you become tech support. Every day everyone is asking you, but thank you, Xah, but how do you do this, or attacking you? Your code is shit, things like that. That's open source fuckheads. Well, I don't mean you, okay? I don't mean to attack you, but that's kind of the situation. So the background, I mean the code I use to optimize image. Let me show you. Okay, that's another topic. So just search optimize PNG. Okay, there are quite a few. So this one Oxy PNG is currently the best. Okay, I recommend copy it back here, back to emacs. Let's paste it there. Link list. Okay, Opti PNG. So I recommend it. It's written in Rust. fuck, fuck Rust. Anyway, it's currently the best. Okay. Over the past 20 years, there are different stories. So it was, so you got, so you got Opti PNG, which is pretty popular. But before Opti PNG, there was another. Okay, so they kind of, anyway, so that's the story. Okay. Then you got this PNG Quent created by an idiot, because they are trying to, what they do is they optimize PNG but make it lossy, so you lose a little bit information. But to this guy, this idiot, they think, he thinks that it combines the best of both worlds. You got PNG high quality, but also kind of small size like JPEG. This idiot who created PNG Quent. It's a fantastic, incredible idiot. This, but but they grab the people like the today's generation. The Zoomers don't know. The Zoomers think, oh, this creates smaller. I just gonna use this. Do you have an article about macro keypad? Where is it? The most used. You mean, yeah. Okay, so go to keyboard. That's it. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. About 1 hour. Fantastic. So, keypads. So you just go to Xah keyboard blog, keypads. So I got some of the best keypads here, but it's kind of outdated because in the past 5 or 10 years, there's new keypads, programmable keypads coming out every year, especially from China. Like today, 90% of all these keyboards are all from China, and they are better than half of the time. They're much cheaper, and practical too. So, but if you want the ultimate keypad, then ultimate hacking keyboard is great. Okay, like the way I'm using. If you want the ultimate keypad, like spend $200 just for a keypad. Okay, so ultimate hacking comes in two, modules. You can disconnect one of them, so one of them will still work. So if you don't need the other, that can still work. Kind of expensive though. You can customize the color. You see my keyboard, the color actually mean different things. You see, and you can change the color. You see, so that is a luxury for rich people. If you work at Google, you can get this ultimate hacking just for keypad. Then or you can use Apple Maker. I don't have these. Okay, so these are some of the macro. This is China cheapo. It works, cheap, and it works fine, for several years. Then you got another China cheapo Huiyang. My tablet is Huiyang. Okay, I also have an article. And then this Genovation is, I don't recommend it, but this is classic. This is like from year 1990s or early 2000. That's kind of classic. Before you have today's like 3D printing, or popularity of mechanical keys. So anyway, this is classic, and today is kind of outdated because they are still using their software like typically for Windows only, for Windows 98, like very ancient, okay? And so anyway, that's classic, and this X keys is also classic from 1990s, okay? So today they are kind of expensive, like do they show how much do they actually? This one, I guess it's not even selling anymore. Yeah, okay, so this one 280 keys, that's 200 keys, 80 keys, $259. What? Anyway, yeah, so this incredible, this $260 for the 80 keys. In that case, you want to get Ultimate Hacking Keyboard about the same price, but much more better, okay? So anyway, and there are some old reviews, but my page is not that up to date, because then there's Ilago, very popular among the gamer idiots. Gamers are typically, they are all idiots. They don't know what's quality, and but Elgato, I wouldn't recommend. It's nice to have displays, but they are, so there's taken, some people take it apart. It's very lousy, mushy keys and on and on. So I don't recommend it. Very popular among the YouTubers and gamers and the Zoomer idiots. Okay, then so. Then there's some classic like the Razor, this kind of thing. Well, speaking of that, then you got into like fancy devices like trackball, pen input, knobs, joystick act. So you got a bunch of joysticks, you got a bunch of knobs, like you got this for Photoshop or video editing or image editing. This would be suitable. Then if you are like really professional video editing, you want something like this, $2,000. Actually, this one is like a few $100s. Like they are doing something called color grading. Okay, I don't, so I have like examples. Like I looked into what the fuck is color grading. This DaVinci, thing cost few $1,000. Like this tangent ripple panel, okay, 350. And there's one selling for $2,000. Okay, so anyway, go back. Then you got this. And by the way, look at this professional panel. And then you got joystick. The one I'm looking for is coding. Wait, not here. There's one called Arion. Okay, so where do I put it? There. Azeron keypad. Then you got something like that. I don't have it, so but those are not good for like macro keys. Those are dedicated for gaming and stuff. Okay, bye guys. Yes, Ultimate Hacking Keyboard support Linux. It's all good. Yeah. But but don't take my words for it. Okay, go check their website. I'm pretty sure. I think they do. And yeah.